Northwest Outdoorsman is presented by Worksharp.
Look at that. Yeah, very nice. Bring it over.
This week on the Northwest Outdoorsman,
Way deep, yeah.
the Saurman family joins Rich Harrod for 2 walleye fishing trips.
Feel right there. Holy Joseph. Get it, Brad? No, Brad? Oh, there you go. I'm happy, man. Oh! Yeah, the Mac Daddy walleye. Nice fish.
Finally got it.
Woo! Nice fish.
The Northwest Outdoorsman, presented by Worksharp, is brought to you by Max Lure, Whitewater Lodge, Lodestar Outfitters, Procure Bait Sense, Valley Marine, Miklich. Passing on outdoor traditions from father to son strengthens family bonds like no other. Fishing is a great activity that provides family members quiet time together to ponder the important things in life. Ben Saurman wanted to share some time on the water with his children and father to keep the fishing legacy alive in his family. Banks Lake and the Columbia River were the perfect locations to make memories for a lifetime.
So I didn't get much sleep the night before. I was just super excited to get up here and start fishing. That's it.
Spending time in the outdoors is really important to me and my family. So when Ben got a hold of me and asked if I'd take him and his dad and his son fishing, I just didn't hesitate a minute.
You guys ready?
I'm ready.
Comfortable? Today feels super fishy, so I think we're gonna have some good things going on. Here we go. Either way.
Never seen a walleye before. Didn't even know what one looked like till we got here.
Just metal on metal, no worries. Okay, Brad.
I haven't fished for walleye, no. Neither have I like fished for perch or like anything we caught.
They're just teasing you, Brad.
Guess so.
Pick it up and hang on for a second.
I love fishing at Banks Lake, and sometimes when the weather systems come through, the fishing can be a little tough, and I could tell it looked like maybe the bite was going to be a little slow.
He wasn't on it.
Dump some line.
Yeah. What I'm saying is, he wasn't on it. Yeah.
I mean, we haven't been out here that long, maybe an hour. Just gotta find the fish, get on them, and
Getting bit.
that's a fish. Brad's on the perch bite. Yeah, you got him. Keep reeling. Is that a better fish?
Well, it's a fish. Better than sitting here.
Nice perch. There you go, man. You give it a kiss?
Swung it in my face. You could kind of tell it was a bite, especially with perch, because your line would just go crazy.
You get that whole perch in your face?
I'm the perch master.
It is a nice perch. All right, buddy. I'm probably gonna rechange that worm here. Let's try this. All right. Wow, get back down there. All right, buddy. Talking about a slow start and we went fish.
Well, look at the sun's out on the trees over there now. Kind of like candles lit up. Uh-oh.
That was a good bite. Oh! Get him, yeah, go. Keep reeling. It is a walleye. I told you it was a walleye bite. So was mine a minute ago.
Yeah, I think I hooked him good enough this time.
You did. That's a good fish. Yeah, he's there, don't worry. Remember, you're 60 feet down. Look at that. Yeah, very nice. Bring it over toward me, your weight. Toward me.
Yeah.
Ooh, yeah. Oh. Real good one.
Yeah.
Woo!
Good job.
Boy, he ate that. See, now that's the difference. Went on swallow time there.
Swallow time, yeah, I was going to say.
Look at that.
So how do I...
Yeah.
Well, it was exciting because it was the biggest one I've ever caught. It was the only one I ever caught, but it was pretty big fish. When it came up and it was a big one, I got excited because it was the biggest one I've ever seen.
Way
way
down
deep,
there.
yeah.
My favorite part was, that my dad got a big one, so it was like, yeah, that's cool. I was a little jealous, I'm not gonna lie.
That's my first fish. Well, today.
Well, first walleye, right?
Oh, first walleye ever.
I really enjoy seeing someone catch their very first walleye. There's just something about those fish that brings a smile to your face.
I know, I'm super excited for that. It was great.
Good.
I think I'm getting perch. I was, man, it was terrible. Perch.
It's kind of weird, not the same as before, but
Coming up after the break,
Well, if they play with me too much, I'm gonna eventually get them.
Nice. Fish tacos.
the Northwest Outdoorsman, presented by Worksharp, is brought to you by Max Lure, Whitewater Lodge, Lodestar Outfitters, Procure Bait Sense, Valley Marine, Micklich. Welcome back to Banks Lake.
it's kind of weird, not the same as before, but
Fish on!
Get it that time?
Yeah, I got him.
oh, it's bigger fish.
What do you think?
Well, if they play with me too much, I'm gonna eventually get them.
Walleye.
Walleye?
Walleye. Good work.
Dude, right here. Right here, Brad. Yeah. Walleye, look at that face.
Way to go.
Got on another walleye, man. You want to take a picture with it?
Yeah.
I saw it and I was reeling it in, and then when I first saw it in the water, I was like, that's bigger than a perch, so that's got to be a walleye. And I was like, yay, first walleye.
By the eye, about to say.
Okay, now push.
You'll
Okay.
feel it go past you.
That was way cool.
Right on.
Makes me happy. And then to see Bradley get one too, and he's out there hooking all these fish on his own was really awesome. So.
There you go. Okay.
You got it now?
Yeah, Bradley,
Okay, he's
you gonna let this,
What's that?
or you
for
want to
Brad?
move?
Good job on your first walleye, man. That was freaking awesome. Brad, you got that? Okay, cool, buddy. A little choppy and windy. Let's go cut some fish up. It kind of slowed down. The wind came up quite a bit, so we took off, went back, and just stayed at the house for a little bit, took a little bit of a break.
For me, part of the fun of an outing like this is to be able to prepare the fish that you just caught and share it with everyone.
Brad, what do you got going on? Ooh, look at that.
Heck yeah.
Walleye is probably one of the best, I think, one of the best tasting fish. The fish fry was amazing. It was really good.
It was great. It was good eating.
It was good, huh? I knew that they were gonna love it, and we had all the right ingredients to just make it a really, really good dinner.
Banks Lake sits in a giant basalt coulee, and wind can really be an issue. And so when we woke up that morning and I saw the wind blowing, I was pretty disappointed.
Hey, Ben.
I got up in the morning, had a great breakfast again, and then looked outside and the trees were blowing sideways, so we decided to just hold off for an hour or so.
So this would be 6 miles. 6 miles an hour at 8 a.m.
And then true to the forecast, the wind kind of just laid down. We were able to get out there. It was pretty flat. The conditions were perfect.
I guess not.
Come back on that. Oh, that's what we like to feel right there. Holy Joseph. I hooked into a pretty good fish. It was a big fish and it was a lot of fun. I knew right when I hooked it, it was heavy. Feels heavy, Rich, huh?
Looks heavy, whatever it is, big fish.
Yeah, whatever it is. It's a big walleye. Look at that thing. Hey, Brad, get it. Get it, Brad. No, no, Brad. Oh, there you go. Bring it back to me,
This
baby.
thing's massive.
Bring it back
it's
to
on
me.
your-
There we go. You talk about lipping them. Yes.
I'm happy, man. I was just hoping it was a walleye, and sure enough, when it came up, it was.
A couple good fillets. What do you think, Brad?
That might be bigger
big.
than mine.
But he's not as big as yours.
Perch.
Perch.
Lift him in.
Huh? Lift
You
him in.
just lift him up over to me.
Okay. Pretty fish, but
I fished with my dad like a bit, but not so much with my grandpa. This is probably one of my first times fishing with him.
first walleye ever. No, this was something extraordinary, and I look forward to it, and it went all well, yeah.
That's a heavy fish. Yeah, baby. Look at that rod.
So much more enjoyable to just be out on the water and having a good time. I really appreciate that.
Yeah.
Even though the fishing wasn't as good as I was hoping it would be, I could really tell that this was a very special trip for Ben and his family.
It's a wrap.
Coming up after the break,
Let's hope it's not a false hope. Heck yeah. Oh, that's a good way to start the morning. There we go.
the Northwest Outdoorsman, presented by Worksharp, is brought to you by Max Lure, Whitewater Lodge, Lodestar Outfitters, Procure Bait Sense, Valley Marine, Micklich. Welcome back. We now head to the Columbia River, where Ben's daughter Sarah and son Matt join the guys at another walleye hotspot.
Well, after we fished at Banks Lake, Ben asked me if we could meet up again so that his other two kids could enjoy a walleye fishing trip.
Hey, buddy. Is that enough wind for you?
It's a little bit windy.
Yeah. Just a little.
Bit. I was thinking about hopping on this jet ski over here.
Yeah, exactly.
Taking it for a little spin.
Taking it for a
in those waves.
spin.
The first day we pulled up in the parking lot, the wind was blowing and there was storms that were going to be passing through. And when we actually got down here and I saw the white caps at, 2-3 feet, gusts of up to 30 miles an hour, it was like, nope.
We get here, and of course I've never been around the river and fished it before, so I look out and I'm like, well, doesn't it always look like that, Get out there. No, you can't fish on the white caps.
We went and found a place to fish, a lake on the other side of town, and went down there. It was still super windy, but we gave it a whirl.
Every time we were casting, we were kind of like near this rocky area, and it's just like the line was getting stuck in the rocks and the bushes around us. Couldn't really send it out there, so that was a struggle, but got something done. It was nice to be outside.
Cranberry goose sausage.
I woke up 3:30 and started on breakfast, and then we were out of the house by like 4:40.
Got everything ready, got out here early. I think we were on the water by 6, and the conditions were just perfect. There was light to zero wind, and the sun was shining. You get the special rod today.
Let's get on the water.
We waited all day. Anticipation, it's time. Keyed in, I'm keyed in. Good boy.
We'll see here in a second.
You need the net or?
I don't know.
Nice freaking walleye.
Don't mess up. Oh!
Nice walleye, buddy.
What can I say?
Let some
The
line out,
fish
let some
catching-
line out.
Oh.
Ooh.
Woo! Look at that.
Heck yeah. It's got good color, yeah? I like the yellow in there.
Fish, man. Way to
Look
get
at
us
that, buddy.
started.
Oh,
Way to get
that's
it
a good
started,
way to
huh?
start the morning.
Got a little red cheek, really nice fish. That's fish tacos for everybody tonight.
Good.
Uh-oh.
Nice.
Fishandra. When it gets close, don't reel too fast, baby. Yeah,
Smallmouth?
that's what hit mine.
Oh geez, I caught enough bass for everyone this time. Yeah, I did. That was fun. You know, it's always fun fighting a fish, but
Hold it up for the crowd, Sarah. Hold it up. You sounded like it felt good.
No, I didn't really swing. I was just testing out the drag.
It's kind of funny because I often find myself filming, trying to run the boat, and fishing all at the same time.
There we go. It's beautiful. Nice fish. Oh,
Oh, rod bender.
oh, heavy pull.
I've fished at Biggs before, and so knew it would be a fairly easy trip from them from Southern Oregon, and that the fishing should be pretty good. Yeah. How about that, huh?
It's a nice fish. Ooh. That was wonderful. Yeah, we just took a little break, came in, had some food, sat around at the park for a little bit.
Got to recharge the batteries a little bit.
Then we decided, well, let's go try it for a couple more hours.
Round two.
we're getting them this time. Yeah, the bite was on. After that little bit of break, it was like, you know, we gave him the perfect amount of time.
Oh, it's there, into a fish. Big, huge smallmouth, folks. What if it's a walleye?
I hope so.
Coming up after the break,
Woo! Finally got it.
Yes. Okay, now hold it out toward me.
the Northwest Outdoorsman, presented by Worksharp, is brought to you by Max Lure, Whitewater Lodge, Lodestar Outfitters, Procure Bait Sense, Valley Marine, Micklich. Welcome back to the Columbia River.
Got to recharge the batteries a little bit.
Then we decided, well, let's go try it for a couple more hours.
Round two.
We're getting them this time. Yeah, the bite was on. After that little bit of break, it was like, you know, we gave him the perfect amount of time.
Oh, it's there, into a fish. Big, huge smallmouth, folks. What if it's a walleye?
I hope so.
Walleye.
Oh, yes. Sarah, over here, over here.
Barely hanging, barely hanging.
Go.
Nice, Sarah.
Yeah. Woo!
She waited till the very end, but she did get it. And it was a nice fish, and it was cool because she did it all by herself.
Yay.
Okay, so nowhere near its mouth. Yeah, there you go.
Okay.
All right. Good job.
Nice,
Finally
Sarah.
got it.
Hold on, I gotta
Feels
grab
good.
a picture. I gotta grab a picture real quick.
Finally, out of nowhere, she just, whoa, fish on. I think I got one, I got one, I got one. Yeah, it was a keeper. It was a nice fish.
About time to call it. We still gotta go home and clean fish and make dinner.
All right, walleye fillets.
Yes, we had an amazing evening.
Sarah cooked us all some stuffed jalapenos to get us started while we clean the fish.
How thick do we want it coated on there?
Lightly,
Like such?
like such.
Yep, the walleye fish fry has become a Saurman family favorite, and I just love making it for them.
Are you hungry yet?
Good work, guys. Let's get that fried up, huh?
Oh yeah. What do you think of that? No. I don't know if it'll be any good.
No, probably not.
The fish tacos, so good.
These are so good. Delicious. Never had a walleye fish taco before, but I don't think I won't be able to after this. It's pretty good.
That's good.
You just can't beat walleye in a fish taco.
It was worth waking up, always is. We got out here and the weather didn't really seem to be an issue like we'd feared it was gonna be.
What color did you go with?
I went with my orange again.
Okay.
He was teasing me saying it was the rocks.
Got it?
Yeah, thank you.
Reel up.
Do we need a net?
It's kind of giving me a little struggle here.
It's a really good fish. Ready? Ready, nice. Very nice.
Well, bang.
Well, bang.
Well, bang, the walleye.
Nice.
Sure enough, bang. Got the first walleye, and that one, it was a nice walleye. It was good.
The way we fish this spot is to go downstream with the current. What I usually do is just point my bow downstream and use my electric trolling motor to keep me straight. And then we use a 3-ounce bottom walker with either wally pops,
Chartreuse wally pop, baby.
smile blade slow death, or a crawler harness.
Bam, purple haze. Nice fish. Wow, that's incredible. Tell me if you need a net service. It's weight, he says. It's a big walleye.
Oh, man. Trophy walleye living up to its name. I felt like a little kid. I was, yeah, woo, yeah.
Nice fish, buddy.
That's your trophy?
Holy smokes.
Wow, that's a big fish. Look at that. Wow, big fish. Matt just sunk into a ginormous walleye. Just a big, beautiful fish, and we decided to release that one.
Good job, man.
Man,
Right
that was
here.
fun. Glad that I was able to get up here and be in part of the Saurman Legacy episode.
Nice there.
One of the many things, my dad's taught me everything I know about, so it's always fun to kind of, you know, come out here and honor him in that way.
For all them to be able to experience that, it's just wonderful. Just the opportunity to be able to do this. It's a ton of fun.
It's now time for another Harrod's Cookhouse recipe, brought to you by Micklich, the Spokane Spice Company since 1948. Today we are making Parmesan-crusted walleye with butter lime sauce. Start by combining 1 cup of water, 1/4 cup white wine, and the juice of half a lime. Heat to boil and reduce by half. Mix together equal parts of panko and Harrod's Cookhouse Parmesan fish seasoning. Beat eggs in a tablespoon of water. Cut walleye into 6-inch pieces and coat lightly with flour, then egg wash, and finally the Parmesan mixture. Reduce heat and add 1 teaspoon Harrod's Cookhouse Sunrise to Sunset all-purpose seasoning. Add 1 stick of butter, 1 pat at a time, stirring until each is melted. Thicken sauce with cornstarch mixed with water. Increase heat until sauce bubbles. Fry walleye in hot oil until golden brown. Spoon butter lime sauce on walleye fillets. Serve with your favorite side dish and enjoy. For this and other great wild game recipes, visit the Harrod Outdoors website and YouTube channel.
My dad was able to take us when we were young and get us involved in fishing, and everything that's come from that in my life and the experiences that I've had and all the cool things that I've seen and been around while, you know, after sharing in that passion of fishing, I want to pass that on to my sons and my daughter as well. And so great to have Bradley here for that. You know, that's kind of part of this whole trip as well, is that I wanted him to, he's just starting to get into fishing, and so I wanted him to come up here.